I have always wanted to work for something related to climate change. Temperature of the earth is still rising and it never knows the end. And so seeing that kind of crisis, I strongly felt that I have to do something. I have to act immediately. I realized that the time is now. So I came all the way here to this small town, Osaki. Osaki Town has achieved a recycling rate of more than 80%, which is the highest throughout Japan. I moved to Tuvalu soon after I was born because of my father's work. I went back to Tuvalu when I was in high school and realized that the country is suffering from the rising sea levels, extreme drought due to climate change. And it was a shocking moment for me to see the country where I spent my childhood was facing a huge crisis. In Osaki Town, waste is sorted into 27 different categories. Since there is no incineration plant, only these blue bags goes directly to the landfill without getting incinerated, and other 26 categories will be sorted and recycled properly. I really feel people should learn more about the process of how products end up. Without realizing that, it is very difficult to stop mining fossil fuels and shift into a circular economy. Not only citizens, but the municipal government and also companies should also be aware of this situation. And the existence of incineration plants that allows people to burn any different kinds of waste makes it even more impossible to know the end of waste. Of course, there are some waste that cannot be recycled properly without incineration. However, I think waste management should not be designed with an incineration plant included from the beginning.
もうね、長いことやってたら、もう自分たちはもうそのままで、もうそれこそ当たり前と思って捨てるから、はい、別にあれありませんね。や
っぱでも最初の方はちょっと
難しかったですよね、最初始まる頃は。はい、
私たちの町自体はそのゴミを燃やすとかそういった焼却炉というのをもともと持たない町であります。ゴミの資源化ということにそれこそ長年取り組んできておりますね。やる化石燃料をあまり燃やさないとかそういった行為ってすごく大切なことなんだなということをつくづく思いますので、私たちが本当に世界の未来を作る街というそういった大きなキャッチフレーズを掲げています。
Collected recyclable waste comes to this place called the Solar Recycling Center. And plastics will be separated into hard types and packages and then compressed. The compressed waste will then be taken to recycling factories all over the country. And from my life here, I started to ask myself how I would throw away these products every time I shop. When we throw away plastics, we have to make sure that they are clean enough so the recycling process after this proceeds smoothly. Food wastes are collected 3 times a week with this blue bucket. When the food wastes are brought here, they get crushed into smaller pieces. And prune plants will also be brought in here and they will be crushed together. And they are mixed together with the food waste. And the prune plant also contains many native microorganisms. So as they get active by decomposing the food waste, the waste turns into a rich compost. Almost all the compost is used at farms in Osaki. The whole process of decomposing food waste doesn't need chemicals or any other substances, but just rely on the native microorganisms. I think the process is very simple and can be practiced anywhere in the world. And actually, this process has been introduced to Indonesia. Osaki Town officials and the recycling center staff went to Indonesia to show the techniques of separating and composting food waste. This may become a solution to waste management issues that a lot of developing nations faces right now. When the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development was adopted in 2015, I was an intern at UN Information Center in Tokyo. Through my work there, I realized the world started to head towards a sustainable future. But 6 years have passed since then, and I feel like nothing has been changed and there's been no big progress. My passion is mitigating climate change and doing something for the world. Even if we try to recycle everything, there are still many packages that cannot be sorted well. So currently I'm working with companies to create recyclable products. What would you think if somebody told you that your hometown will disappear in decades due to climate change? Tuvalu is now facing such a problem. And I cannot express such a feeling when I knew that my hometown and my old playground will disappear in the near future. If we don't take action now, climate change will accelerate. One day, your hometown and even this Osaki town may become an inhabitable place. I myself don't want to experience such an unhappy future, nor do I want my children or the generations after to experience that. So I came all the way to Osaki to create a future where all resources circulate and where mining of additional fossil fuels is reduced. I am very passionate about working together with the people here, and I am very ready to spread the innovative approach to other countries.